What's up? Welcome to day 5 of your trainings. I believe it's day 5. We're going to be going over your calendar for the month, how to formulate your social media, what the heck does all this mean on the checklist, just how to just get organized, especially if you're doing this as a side hustle. You're gonna need to know where you can carve out time to make this happen. Or you're a mom and you have kids running around, or even when you do start doing this full time, you're gonna need to make sure that you're spending your time wisely, or else you're gonna be like, where did my day go? Why don't I have an income coming in? I feel good, I look good because I'm doing this step, but where am I going wrong? So a lot of this is really truly what today is gonna be. It's gonna be a little bit shorter, hopefully making up for the day prior where we talked about the challenge groups forever and boundaries. But today, a lot of it is going to be mindset. It's going to be telling yourself, this is what I'm going to do. It is on the calendar, and no matter what happens, it's going to be a positive thing. So if I'm choosing to run a wellness group next month, I'm going to put it out in the universe. I'm going to tell people about it. I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to speak about it. I'm going to write about it on the checklist, and I'm going to put it out in the universe. And let me tell you what, guys, there's going to be times where you're going to run a wellness group, if that is what you're choosing to do, like from what we talked about yesterday, working with clients. And there's going to be times where they're just going to bomb. They're not going to be great wellness groups, and that's not on you. Obviously, you can learn how to make them better, but as long as you are happy, healthy, not getting down on yourself, you're sticking with the program, you're getting results, people will want to do what you're doing. So make sure you're just sticking with you this entire time. That's what all this really is. And you're just choosing to be a leader, and you're stepping up and choosing to just make it happen. So when it comes to a wellness group, let's talk about free groups first, okay? If you're not running a full wellness group just yet, get this out. Let's look at this. So you have your first full week is what is up here. It kind of gives you a task list of what to do on the back end side of things, in addition to your daily checklist, right? So your first week, aside from a free group or a regular wellness group with Success Club, you're going to want to make sure that your clients and your customers have ordered their products that first week and semi into the second week, so it can be here on time for that third week. So this first week is really crucial for you getting in your clients, getting them into that wellness group, getting ready and getting prepared. And you're not adding them to the Facebook Messenger just yet, but you're sharing carts, you're talking with them about their goals, you're connecting with them on all the different social media avenues. And then if you're running a regular wellness group on that second week, you're going to add them that Sunday. That way on Monday, you're going to start pre-week. And what pre-week is it allows people to have a full week of accessing what BOD looks like. You're going to communicate this to them. You're going to give them the nutrition guide. Maybe go over the portion control containers, go over 2B mindset. You're gonna go over things with them by just doing quick little videos like this and making sure that they just know how to access BOD. My recommendation is you get a few of those videos that you can post about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for each group, upload them to YouTube, and that way you don't have to recreate the videos for every single wellness group. Work smarter, not harder, right? So that is your second week, but your first week in your wellness group. So again, the reason why we have this set up here versus on that first week is because we want you to hit Success Club in this month. So doing call to action posts for social media, talking and teasing it the fourth week, that hype week. I'm so excited for my next wellness group. And then you get back to the first week and you're like, hey, it's time is now, we're gonna get started on pre-week next week. I want you to join me. And you're posting about it on social media. You're getting onto your stories, seeing who's up in your storefront. And you're saying, hey, I'm running a wellness group next week. Do you wanna join me? It's gonna be so fun. And just getting out there and bringing in 3 people so you can hit that Success Club. So you know that you're making an income for the month and that you're gonna be good. So that is your first week. That is what your social media is gonna look like. And again, if I go to your social media, and we're gonna go into this in a few days where we're gonna be talking about sharing and not selling. When I go to your social media, I don't want to see you pushing a product. I don't want to see that you're just all Beachbody. I need to know who you are as a person because I want to connect with you. I don't want to connect with the product. I want to connect with the person. You are not selling a product. okay? You're sharing about your lifestyle and you're selling the results. You're selling the value from the results from a product. You're not selling a product. You're sharing a lifestyle, you're selling results you're selling the value from the results of a product, okay? So when I go to your page, I better see that you have, and you're running like a fitness and wellness group, you're excited about life. I can come to you and talk with you and not feel nervous. If you message me on social media, I'm not gonna be scared that you messaged me. I'm gonna be like, yes, thank you for reaching out, you're amazing. And just being pumped up about it, right? So that is your second week. If you're running a wellness group or if you're choosing to work with your coach, that is how you gotta get them in there on time. I mean, obviously you can add them last minute and go over it with them, go over BOD and everything like that with them yourself on Messenger. But for a free group or a group where you want to do like a 5 to 10 day like energize, booty, arm, ab focus, start your third week. Because in order to generate more income that Success Club can make, you're going to want the extra 2 weeks. It's only going to go towards those energized samples, right? So, and obviously, the more time you have, the more people you can bring in, the more people will be able to see and taste how awesome Energize is. And then the more time you just have to prepare to talk with people. So by the time you get to this third week, with or without running a regular wellness group with Success Club or running a free group, when you get to your third week, you are ready to go. Like, you are set. People have been added to the groups. They're in the groups. Things have been explained. Now it's your time to chill. You just busted out 2 hard-ass weeks of work, right? Like, you were out there, you were running things, you were getting people in, you were like hype girl, and you're like, let's go. Now it's like third week, chill. You hit Success Club, you can breathe now. So now it's your third week, it's your time to chill. So this is your opportunity. If you look at these check marks, it is your opportunity to create your next month's wellness group. Make fun little graphics for it. You know what I mean? Make sure your videos are ready. They should be ready if you've already made videos prior and have uploaded it to YouTube. And then you're able to have that link ready. So that way, when you're talking about it the following week, hype week, about how like, I can't believe my wellness group is halfway over already. I can't believe we're gonna start in 2 more weeks. Who's down to try this? You're gonna have a link ready to go for your Facebook group where they're gonna ask to be joined. You're going to have everything else together. The cover photos are going to be together. If you need to send money to any of the winners from your previous groups, or if you're bringing anyone from your previous groups into your next wellness groups, this is your opportunity to just kind of like get things organized, right? This is your opportunity to like take time for you and to breathe, and also to plan out your social media for the next month. This is your time to, maybe if you're working with any clothing ambassadors, or if you need an excuse to go shopping and to tag the clothing companies, like this is your time to get on Instagram, on Facebook, to go shopping and make sure you're getting clothing that you can use for your photos for the following month, and tagging those people and those companies that would re-tag you, so your increase in your followers will go up, right? Because that's how the algorithms work. And again, we'll be talking about that on your social media trainings in a few days. But this is your time to really plan out your next month. This is your time to chill and breathe and relax. We don't have any team calls that third week, but this is also your time to relax and breathe, because fourth week is hype week. This is like when people are getting results in your wellness group. This is when you're like, whoa, everyone's like losing weight, everyone's pumped, I'm stoked, and starting to put energy back out there again for the next month, because that first week, you better be ready to go and asking people if they're wanting in on your next wellness group, and you're just rolling, you're sharing people's results, you're recognizing them even more. You're just like pumped up about life is what your fourth week is, okay? So that is what a breakdown is every single day. And notice how it's PD book for the month. You have to be reading personal development every single month. Don't tell yourself that you're not going to, because then this business won't work. So this is kind of a calendar every single day of a breakdown on, if you want to hit Success Club, how to follow up with people. And we're going to talk about this tomorrow with conversations and inviting, and you're sharing your knowledge on products. You're not selling a product, right? So when people are like, what does a wellness group entail? You're sharing your knowledge about the results that they're gonna get from the value of all these products, right? So you know, you're sharing it, you're talking about it on social media, you look fantastic, you feel fantastic. So here's just a good way of what to focus on when you're inviting and talking. Like for me, my first 2 weeks, I'm solely inviting to my wellness groups. I'm just solely inviting my wellness groups. And then my last 2 weeks, if I'm hitting Success Club, I'm inviting to my wellness groups, but I'm also interacting with people and I'm feeling them out to see if they could be potentially good coaches. I'm not like out there 1000% like, you would be a great coach, you should do this, you should do that, because like I don't want to bring a bad egg into the Fit Life tribe and ruin our energy, right? So I'm out there and I'm interacting and I'm moving and I'm grooving and I'm talking. But again, you guys, like, we cannot ever look at someone's profile and judge them. We cannot look at someone and just be like, I think they'd be a good coach, they're into fitness. So the people who are already into fitness are gonna have egos and they're gonna be the hardest people to work with. I know, I was one of them. And it still happens all the time. So just because it looks like they're into fitness doesn't mean that they're gonna be a good coach. You can't ever judge a book by its cover. But in order for you to figure out who to interact with, going back to that self-love list, that's a few pages prior to this, and finding people who have similar interests. That means you're gonna start seeing things on your social media, things that are gonna be filtered out that don't need to be in your life when you stick with what is really on your self-love list, and that's how you're gonna make better connections with people. That's how you're gonna really be balanced, because the things that you care about, you're gonna find other people who are gonna care about the same stuff, and you're gonna have a lot more connection and soul when you're interacting with these people. So that way when you're like, hey, like I actually do think you'd be a really good coach and join the Fit Life tribe, like why don't you try it out with me? Let's run a wellness group together. Let's just see if this works for you. And if not, like, you know, you can just kind of check it off your bucket list and move on and go from there. It's gonna feel way more natural to talk to people like that, because you're on the same level, because you followed your self-love list when you've found people that are using hashtags for that self-love list that you have, right? So making sure you are looking at this and talking about this and sticking with this each week is gonna just help you figure out what to focus on every week. And last thing, when it says win the week, obviously we have win the month, we have win the week, right? So this is like, it says, what week is it? And it says like hype week. That means like Monday for me, and I'm in hype week, meal prep motivational quote. What I'm probably gonna do on my Mondays, I'm gonna share a meal prep Monday recipe, and I'm gonna say, whoa, this is the meal that has gotten me through doing this program on Mondays. This is the meal I'm most excited about. Or this is your opportunity to shout out someone in your wellness group killing it. Make their recipe and be like, this girl absolutely killed it. This recipe has changed my life. I'm so excited. Like, it's really helped me stick with this program. And just little tricks like that. That's what meal prep motivational quote for hype week would be like, right? Or if you're gonna do meal prep Monday and you're an invite week, you're gonna be saying like, I can't wait to share this recipe with you guys in my next wellness group. We start next week. Who's in? Who wants this recipe? Let's go. That's the difference. So even though we have different focuses on each week, it's gonna be the same type of photo, the caption's just gonna be different. So you're gonna have to formulate that towards the caption, right? So, and up here we have, you know, what are my 3 to 5 goals? Obviously you need like fitness and activities, nutrition, wellness and self-care, and then here's your opportunity to add 4 and 5, like maybe you like Netflix and chill. So put that on Wednesday, right? Who doesn't like Netflix and chilling? But like what's gonna be visually appealing, you also have to think about that. Like what is gonna make people stop and like, cause they're going like this, they're going so fast, you know what I mean? Like what's gonna make people wanna stop and look at what you have to say. So thinking about that. What I did for myself was, instead of just doing 3 to 5 things and just rotating through those 3 to 5 things every single day, I needed like a dedicated day. Like I know my Monday is meal prep motivational quote, and this is an opportunity to wear those clothes that you planned on wearing during that 3rd week, to take a photo with you meal prepping, tagging those clothes, hopefully getting reposted, doing all that stuff. So you're knocking out so many birds with one stone, right? So that's one way, win the week. So then you have another one where basically you have to fill this out yourself. Like, what week is it? It's hype week. And you go on to explain like what your goals are. The reason why we have this here is because you will forget your goals if you don't write them down. And actually writing things down will put them into existence, and the law of attraction will make them happen more quickly. So having that daily checklist, which we're gonna get to, and we will explain more towards the end of the week, by writing down your goals every single day, saying them out loud, making it happen, things will just naturally flow because now you have your self-love list, you're focused on that, you're interacting and working with people. You have to actually do your self-love list in order to be your brand that you claim to be on your social media, or else you're not walking your talk, right? And then just doing this week to week, month to month, getting your stuff organized and talking with people. And that is your schedules on how to run a wellness group and social media. And I will talk with you all soon. See ya.